Igbo elders demand release of Nnamdi Kanu, end to economic blockades against eastern Nigeria. Good morning, everyone, and thank you all for tuning in and listening to this headline that we got to air this morning. As our headline for this morning says that Igbo elders demand release of Nnamdi Kanu, end to economic blockades against eastern Nigeria. Well, Igbo elders under the autospace of the United Igbo Elder Council (UNIC) are demanding the unconditional release of the embattled leader of the indigenous people of Biafra (IPOB), Nnamdi Kanu. Kanu has been in detention since 2021 after his rendition from Kenya, and the UNIC also called on federal government to free all political prisoners and put an unlawful hooded night and secret arrest, detentions, and extrajudicial killings in the country. Put an end to that. The group demanded it contained in a statement issued by its Director of Media and Publicity, Professor Obaswe Igwe, and Coordinator General Alpha Justice on Saturday. The Igbo elders also sought an immediate end to port and economic blockades against eastern Nigeria. In a statement titled New Governance Model for Nigeria, the group set a 5-point agenda for meaningful peace and development in the country. Well, UNIEC said its demands were sequel to a series of consultation and detailed analysis of diverse proposals over the dire situation in today's Nigeria, adding that restructuring, regionalism, and referendum are win-win template for peace and stability in Nigeria. The statement reads, well, it is an indisputable fact that by mid-2015, there was not a single insurgency or war to overthrow the federal government or procure a Biafra anywhere in Igbo society, and none today, except the one manufactured by Triumph that made sure that such a war existed with shoot to kill or shoot at sight orders, openly issued against promising innocent youngsters in full view of all the world, in part to punish the Igbos for their sundry sins. We therefore demand for the unconditional release of all political prisoners, including the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and his colleagues, with immediate end to all manner of unlawful hooded night and secret arrest, detention, and extrajudicial killings. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has been tortured, victimized, and dehumanized beyond measures, and it confers to a nation no value to continue to keep an innocent citizen in jail. Opening up the Igbo/Eastern port system equally spills over and triggers development across the Eastern Middle Belt and beyond, while the continual lockdown of the Igbo/Eastern port is also having a cumulative negative toll on the entire eastern half of the country down to Maiduguri. Nigeria demands restructuring based on single nationality regions side by side with multi-ethnic nationality regions, and the number in each category to be determined by competitive regional consideration. No economic policy or blueprint, however brilliantly formulated, can work beyond a marginal neo-colonial glass ceiling without a correct political economy or foundation, otherwise a basis on which the superstructure stands. And that is what we have for you concerning this headline today this morning, which says here that Igbo elders demand release of Nnamdi Kanu, end to economic blockades against eastern Nigeria. Well, we had this from me this morning, and these Igbo elders, they are not joking when they said it too. They are demanding the release of Nnamdi Kanu, yes, and other political prisoners, and also to end to economic blockades against eastern Nigeria. Yes, they are much more concerned concerning the development of the southern eastern part of Nigeria. Nothing more, nothing less. Yes, the UNICE, that is the United Igbo Elders Councils, they are demanding the unconditional release of the embattled leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, Nnamdi Kanu. And we all know Nnamdi Kanu has been in detention since 2021, since they renditioned him from Kenya. This group called on the federal government of Nigeria to free all political prisoners and put an end to unlawful hooded nights and secret arrest and detention, and also extrajudicial killings in the country, and especially in the southeastern part of the country. Yes, they said it in a very direct manner, and the group, the demand is contained in a statement issued by the Director of Media and Publicity, Professor Obaswe Igwe. Yes, and the group elders also sought an immediate end to port and economic blockades against eastern Nigeria. like that economic blockade that the federal government have put on it. They said no, they don't want that, because they also want the southeastern part of Nigeria to develop, right? Yes, they also want the southeastern part of Nigeria to develop. The statement is a very direct statement. It demands that, sequel to a series of consultation and detailed analysis to diverse proposal over the dire situation in today's Nigeria, adding that restructuring, regionalism, and referendum are a win-win template for peace and stability in Nigeria. And what this means that not just this group, a lot of people are saying the same thing, that regionalism and referendum are win-win template for peace and stability in Nigeria, because they feel that only a referendum or regionalism is the best that can promote peace and stability in the whole country. Let everybody just go that each of their separate ways. Yes, they are therefore demanding the unconditional release of political leaders, including Nnamdi Kanu, who is the IPOB leader, and all Nnamdi Kanu's colleagues. Yes, and they want immediate end to all the manners of unlawful night arrest, secret arrest, detention, and extrajudicial killings, and especially hooded night that is happening in the southeastern part of the country. Because they feel that Nnamdi Kanu has been tortured enough, and they don't want more of that. Yeah, the man has been tortured enough, and it is not right keeping a citizen in jail for what? For an innocent man in jail for what? For doing nothing, for agitating. When Nigeria is a democratic country, we all have the right to protest. Or what do you guys think? Drop a comment in the comment section. Don't forget to leave a like on this video. Then tap the subscribe button as big bell with the notification bell, so that anytime I have a new video, you'll be the first to get notified about it. Once again, thank you for tuning in and have a wonderful day ahead of you.